Yes, indeed.
Happy
He's
Friday,
a rebel.
Children of the Lord.
Yeah, Rust. Okay, well, guess what? It's Free for All Friday. Do you see anybody you know? There's Jovid Costelli. Jovid got COVID.
He did?
Yes, he did.
Oh, no.
So, yes, indeed.
Okay, no gloom, because Sue says
No gloom.
Sue
says
we need some good jokes tonight. There's so much crap on the news.
Man, aren't you right? Aren't you just right? All right, good jokes. Let's see if I can come up with a good joke. Let's see. Good joke. All right. This guy shows up at the pro shop at his club, ready to play a round of golf. But the guy that he plays with isn't there. And they say to him, look, Mr. Jones isn't coming today, but we have a guest from out of town. And if you'd like to card up with him, you guys can play together. So the guy says, okay, all right, that's fine. We'll do that. And he meets this guy, big guy, nice set of clubs, bunch of stuff sticking out of his bag. And they get in the cart and they go off to the first tee, and the guy hits a ball and the other guy hits a ball, and they get back in the cart and they're talking. He says, so you're a guest? The guy says, yeah. And he says, are you here on business or pleasure? I says, well, a little bit of both. He said, really, how's that? He said, well, I really enjoy what I do and I'm really good at it. And he says, okay, and what might that be? And the guest says, I'm a hitman and I really enjoy my work and I'm really good at it. So the guy says, oh, come on, you're kidding, right? And he said, no. He said, here, let me show you something. So they finish the first hole and they pull over by the second tee. The guy goes into his bag and he pulls out a gun with a scope. And he hands the scope to the guy and he says, yeah, take a look. And the guy's looking around with the scope and he's going, oh my God, this is wow. And you shoot people with this? He said, yep, and I never miss. Really? He said, well, you could see all over the place with this. He said, this is amazing. This is really amazing. He said, I'm really, really happy to meet you. And I can't wait till we get around the next hole because you'll be able to see my house. I'll show you where I live. I live right on the fairway. The guy says, oh, that's good. So he says, well, listen, let me ask you a question. What does a hitman get these days? Does inflation affect, being a hitman or, what's it? He said, well, I don't do it like that. He said, it's $1,000 a shot. He said, and I never miss. So $1,000. You want 5 people taken out? It's $5,000. I charge by the shot. I said, well, that's good. Wow, you must be really good at it. He said, well, I really am. I'm really good at it. So they go around the corner. He goes, well, let me see this. He goes, there's my house. Oh my God, look. And he shows the guys, that's my house. And the guy's looking for a minute and he hands the scope back to the guy and he goes, yeah, this is unbelievable. I'm going to call my wife because I can see her in the pool cage naked. He says, what the hell is she doing? And he's looking around the pool cage and there's my neighbor. He said, oh my God. He says, I can't even think that she is with that guy. He said, the last thing in the world that I want is for that guy to touch my wife. He said, how much did you say it was? He said, $1,000 a shot. He said, so what? He said, well, there's 2 of them, And the guy says, man, he says, hey, bud. He says, I'm having a rough time here, man. I don't know if I can afford $2,000. He said, but I can't. He said, listen, go ahead, do it. Just do it. We'll figure it out. And he says, okay, where do you want me to shoot her? He says, I want you to shoot her in the fucking mouth because she never shuts her mouth. So, but hurry up. I can't stand the thought of this guy touching my wife. And so she says, all right, well, what about your neighbor? Where do you want me to shoot him? He says, I want you to shoot his dick off. You just shoot his dick off. But hurry up, would you? Hurry up. Because I can't you can't have the thought of him touching my wife. And he says, listen, if you just relax a minute, I might be able to save you $1,000.
Ha! Ba-dum-bum.
We'll see how long
Did
that
everybody
takes.
get that
We'll
one?
see how long that takes to get around.
Dick and mouth.
Might be able to save you $1,000.
Wow. Only one shot.
Okay.
Like Eminem said.
Listen, I'll show you.
Got only one shot.
Next time there'll be pictures.
Oh, Sue's laughing.
Oh, good. Okay, good.
All
At
right.
least somebody's laughing.
Yeah, no, the other people are laughing.
Well, other people are laughing
Yeah,
too.
they just didn't say anything.
Oh, they didn't say anything.
Sue
I
said
see
LOL.
laughter. I see
then
laughter.
Sue said emoji, LOL. Okay.
Yes.
So,
okay.
you just forget about that news.
I forgot about
You're
it.
here at the happy hour.
That's right. That's right. You are here at the happy hour, and it's a happy hour that it is. Getting ready for the weekend.
Oh, we are getting ready for some good things this weekend. Now, usually tennis is like boring and stuffy, but if you want to see some excitement, people, I suggest watching the men's
final on
championship. Sunday. It's on at 8 in the morning. We're going to record it. But
We
there is
suggest you
a
do this.
bad boy of tennis out there, and he is playing.
The other bad boy.
Well,
it's like
No. The bad boy, like, he's got tattoos
this
all
guy's
over
got
his
he
arms.
has a tattoo of a black blotch. It's just black.
He starts yelling at the opponents.
Spits and curses. And it's like, welcome to Wimbledon.
He
What did he
gets-
just say? Oh, gracious.
He's mad because they make him wear white, so he wears his red basketball sneakers onto the
Jordans.
court.
Red
on his
Jordans.
Air Jordans, and then changes before he has to play.
Anyway, his name is Nick Kyrgios. You're going to
He's
want to
from
watch
Australia.
out.
He's 27.
He's not from Australia. He's from New Zealand. Is he from New Zealand or Australia?
Australia.
Okay, he's from Australia. I'm thinking of the other guy.
Yeah, you're thinking of the other guy.
Actually, who I was thinking of was Sam Neill. He's the Kiwi.
No, this dude's from Australia.
Yeah, this dude's from
And he he's
freaking
always getting
nuts.
fined and but he's taking it serious this time. But
Nick
he
Kyrgios.
played somebody the other day, really nice Greek guy,
Yeah, Tsitsipas.
Tsitsipas, and he got so in this guy's head that Tsitsipas was hitting the ball at people in the stands,
Oh.
and the bad boy won. So it's going to be interesting. And the royals will probably be there. Kate and Prince William. The royal box at Wimbledon. And they must see the finals. They're going to see some shit. Oh, Sue said McEnroe used to come to the video store next to the salon.
There you go. Sorry.
Oh, I got a McEnroe story.
No, this guy's worse than McEnroe ever was.
I was kind of in a band with McEnroe for a couple of days.
McEnroe and
Vitas
Gerulaitis, yes.
And Gene Cornish. Very
Hi,
funny.
Angus.
Hey, Lori. Hey, Steve.
Hey,
I'm
man.
gonna tell you something.
Angus told us that cake was really
Yes,
good,
we got
and
the
he got
report.
Bluebell ice cream with it.
We got
Yes, I did. In which, I like chocolate, but the vanilla kicked my ass. It really did.
I hope to tell you. Don't mention it again.
That's it.
Do not bring it up. Do not bring
That cake,
Fucker!
Oh,
the cake was,
again in the eye.
the cake
I
was,
would drink like that.
Booker.
Yeah, how's it going, bro?
Everything is good. How's
Good.
everything? How's everything with you guys?
good.
Good. Everything is good. Status quo. I actually have, the Roy Orbison thing that I'm doing has a gig at the Suffolk
really?
Theater.
August
Okay.
6th.
Yeah, so I'm I'm excited about that. I'm cutting all the documentary footage that goes with it.
Hmm.
And it's amazing to be, I have the record thing that I'm doing and this live thing. I feel like I'm back, throwback or something. It's almost like I'm working again.
Yeah, it feels normal, huh? All of a sudden.
Yeah, yeah. The only abnormal part is I'm not arguing with anybody or late for anything. So it's all good, man. It's all good. So yeah. So how was your gig?
Which one?
The last one.
Friday
The last
at
one.
Arthur's.
Last Friday, Arthur's is always good.
That's cool.
Oh,
It's always good. It's always I played there for more than 20 years.
Ah,
So it's a spot I know.
yeah, it's home.
that's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. I used to come off tour, and it's when we used to do 3 90-minute sets a night there, right? And you come off tour, you're doing an hour, and you're doing 75 minutes a night, 4 or 5 times a week,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And you come off tour, and you go in there, and another bass player and I talked about it, and he said, did your right arm lock up? And I said, yes. Because it's like there's no warming up to it. You just get in there and you play hard. And we still play hard. It's just now it's 3-hour sets as opposed to 3 90-minute sets.
Well, I tell you, I know what you're saying because I have when we were touring with Xander, we did forget what the song was that had the windmills in it. 515, I think it was. I can't. One of those songs. It was a cover song, and the guitar player used to do windmills, and it was like bam, 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 bam. So you're whipping around fast, and I do this thing that I call the airplane spin, which is it's just a showboat kind of thing. And we're doing it, and he says to me between the songs, "I almost passed out. I got weak in the knees, and I almost." Jimmy.
Jimmy.
And he's almost here.
Almost there.
Yeah, he's coming.
Here we go.
Sorry, anyone is here.
Yeah, all right. I don't see me.
Oh,
No, we
look,
don't see you.
Angus has a whole Gumby family.
Oh, I see.
No, that's you.
Oh, but I made a new one. I can't find it, but
Jovid Castelli's here.
yeah, was Joe.
Jovid got COVID.
So I'm calling him, but I don't see me on the phone.
We see you.
Can anybody see me?
We see
No,
you.
we hear you.
Black
We see your
space.
name.
We hear you, but we don't see you.
Mike
Wow, I don't know what to do with my phone
Kind
is.
of like me. You can hear me, but you can't see me.
Okay. I want to say can you hear me?
Yeah, we hear you
Yes.
fine.
Yeah, you're like
Okay,
1/3 of Tommy.
I'm having dinner with friends, but I didn't want to call, say hi.
Oh, good to hear from you, man. And it's listen.
But if I get done soon enough, I'll try to come back.
All right,
All
we'll
right.
say hello to your friends and order something fun,
Okay.
and we'll see you in a bit.
Yeah, okay. Our friends say hi.
Oh, hi, friends.
Hi.
Hi, you friends.
Okay, I'll see you a little bit later.
All right, we'll
Okay.
look forward to it, Lenny.
Bye.
Thanks, man. See ya.
Bye-bye.
Hey, Mousy. Hey, Joe.
How you doing, Mouse?
Hey guys,
How's it
how are
going?
ya?
Hey, feeling, Joe?
How you doing, Jovid?
How you feeling?
Yeah, I have COVID and it's actually not good. Like, I don't know. I thought I'd be done with it, but it's still hurting. So I'm not going to stay on
How
very
long
long,
have
but
you
I
had
wanted to
it?
say hi because I wasn't here last week. I was traveling, and I mean, maybe that's how I got it. I don't know. I think I got it when I got back on the 4th of July.
Oh, so you haven't had it
Wow,
that
man.
No.
I'm sorry to hear that.
long. Yeah.
I'm debating whether I should take Paxlovid or not.
It helped my husband.
It did?
Yeah, Michael took it and it did help him. It definitely shortened it. I couldn't take it because of the heart surgery, but
Right.
but he took it and it did help.
Hmm.
He was done days before I was.
And he didn't get a rebound?
No, he didn't. He didn't.
Good. Yeah. So tomorrow's my last day to either do it or not.
Wow.
I heard that it makes you feel really bad.
How
Yeah,
many days have you been since you tested positive?
I started feeling sick on Tuesday around 5 o'clock, and I took the at-home COVID test on Wednesday morning, and it was positive.
Okay,
right
so
off the bat.
you seriously already had COVID before the 4th of July.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. You don't like get in contact with somebody and then 24 hours later. It's like 3 to 5 days at least.
It's so weird though, because my daughter, who was watching our house and our dogs and wasn't traveling with me and my wife and my son, she got COVID a day ahead of me. So when we came home on around midnight, 4th of July, the end of the 3rd of July, she felt fine. I saw her for a few minutes, went to bed, got up on the 4th of July, didn't really see her. We went to a barbecue outside. I took my convertible. We weren't in the same car. But by the night of the 4th of July, 24 hours before I started feeling sick, she started feeling sick.
Yeah.
So it could be coincidence.
Yeah.
Wow.
That scares the shit out of me,
Well,
by the
okay.
way.
One of
Yeah,
our
it's
children
not
on
good.
the
Like if I
lawn-
had stuff to do, like I have a little work to do. So I put in an hour or two. But if I had actually a show or a job, this would
Yeah.
not work.
No. Well, Gail, one of our children of the lawn had it 2 weeks ago, and she's still tired.
Yeah.
So it's not like the flu, huh?
No, my brother has a stepdaughter. She's in her 30s. If she raises her hands up, she's had long haul COVID for 2 years. If she
Yeah.
raises her hands up, they turn purple.
Oh my
Ooh.
God.
Yeah. It's a
Yeah, she's
pulmonary
always
disease.
winded.
It
Her
screws your
blood pressure
entire
and heart rate
yeah.
fluctuate randomly.
Yeah.
Angus, keep wearing your mask, man. You're the only one that we know that hasn't had it.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Well,
And I-
Booker, did you ever have it?
Oh,
Hmm?
Booker had it.
Booker, you didn't have it, right?
Oh, yeah.
Booker
Yeah.
had it.
Only thing that it really did it altered my blood pressure forever.
And your
Yeah.
smell and your taste.
Forever. I'm
Forever.
taking medication that I never had to take before.
Oh my God. And you said you still really can't taste and smell like you could.
Yeah.
Wow, man. That's
Yeah.
Nobody
taste
wants
the
to get
smell that-
COVID.
Like
Trust
100
me.
yeah. I had it early on. I had it in 2020, baby.
Yeah.
so you had the vintage model.
I was so proud of myself for
He's
going
got
this
the
long. I
OG
was like,
COVID.
I just thought, well, maybe I don't get COVID because I've been going. I never had it, and I've traveled. I mean, I wear a mask and I wash my hands, and I when I rent a car, I'm Cloroxing it. I Clorox the hotel room. I do all that, but yeah, I thought I was going to be good, but I guess not.
Oh.
I'm 4 shots, so vaccinated.
Just think,
boosted,
if you
boosted.
didn't have the 4 shots.
Oh,
what's
yeah,
it feel like?
exactly.
5 shots.
We're 5
Can we
shots?
have 3 boosters?
I don't know.
Could you get 3 boosters?
I don't think so. Not yet.
All right, then we're 4 shots too.
There's a booster coming out, I think, in the fall that's going to
Kind of be an
really
annual
deal
thing.
with the Omicron, the
Yeah.
BA4 and the BA5.
Right, because the current one doesn't do any of that, so it's
Yeah.
really not
No.
all that protective against the
Yeah.
newer variants.
Yeah,
you know?
you'll get it. You just won't get as sick as somebody who hasn't been vaccinated at all.
Yeah, and COVID's on the rise in
Yeah,
Florida
man, I
now.
tell you what,
New York too.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm going to invent. I mean, I'm living in a life condom.
We're staying
That's
in the
just-
bubble. We
that-
stayed in
yeah.
the bubble we didn't
I
care
am-
when they said, "Oh, you can go back out." We kept wearing masks.
We
Steve
kept wearing
stayed
masks.
in the car
I don't
when
get
was
out
in
of the
grocery.
car. It's like,
Yep.
it's crazy.
I don't.
It's-
If I don't even go down the aisle in the grocery, if I see another person there, I'll go walk around to the other aisle. Like I don't go near anybody.
Yeah, yeah.
I try to avoid anyone who I think is, might
Fragile.
be coughing or sneezing. And so, Steve, are you going to Long Island on August 6th, or are you staying home?
Oh, I'm just the producer.
Yeah. Very smart.
Phoning that shit in.
I just cut the film and
He's
do
gonna
the
narrate
dialogue.
it. Yeah, he's gonna narrate.
And get a check in the end. Yes.
That's the best way to do it. I'm going to tell you my quick little COVID story because I just got released from the doctor on Wednesday. And I think I told you I'd gotten COVID. I think I tested positive on the 22nd of May. And I was having so much trouble in the aftermath. The COVID sucked for a couple days, but then I was like, all right, doing a little bit better. About a week or so later, it got so bad that I think I told you I hired another sound guy to come and do a gig with me because
Right.
I didn't think I could make it through the gig. I only took the gig because I was literally 2 blocks from the hospital.
What do you think would have happened? I mean, I'm being serious. What when you say I can't do the gig,
Because your heart is just like your blood pressure will drop or your blood pressure will just blast. And I got a headache and everything felt tight in my shoulders. And I walked like maybe 20 steps and all of a sudden I would be like, I have to stop now because your heart is just pounding. It's like if you're sitting on your couch in your living room watching nothing, just chilling out, and all of a sudden the clown from It pops into your room and your heart just goes boom. That's what it is, even though there's no reason for it.
Right.
So I went to the doctor and I texted him the other day. I go, look, something has to give here. I can't function. I can't work. There's just too much. So he brought me in. Well, lo and behold, around 4th of July, I started feeling better. And I went in on Wednesday. So 4th of July, he said to me, so because I have the pacemaker in, they can literally like track every beat of my heart since February 10th when I got this pacemaker. So the guy is there and he pulls it out and he said, when did you get diagnosed? And I said, I tested positive on the 22nd. He said, when did you start feeling that? And I said, about a week or so later. And he said, okay, I can see right here, like how your heart started pacing and how your heartbeat was going up and then dropping and all this other stuff. It's all from the COVID,
Right.
the aftermath of the COVID. So my heart was so inflamed, I guess, and that he put me on prednisone to bring down the inflammation. I don't know if it worked or not, if it was just a matter of time, but as of last week, he was literally ready to go back and do more surgery and maybe drop another lead into my heart because he goes, I don't know what else to do at this point. I couldn't function. So what he said to me was, there was residents there. They're like, do you mind if we document this case? He's like, I find this fascinating. I'm like, I find it really,
yeah. I believe
I find it shitty, but whatever, if it's going to help somebody else. And they could literally tell me at one point, my heart was pacing at 100%. That means that the pacemaker was working and the heart wasn't at 100% of the time.
Wow.
Wow.
When I left out of there the other day, I said, what am I pacing at now? He said, it's 0. He said, I'll see you in 6 months, unless I hear
If
from you.
you
before
had
then.
never gotten the pacemaker, that bout of COVID could have wiped you out.
I could have. And again, vaxxed and boosted. So yeah, who knows? So you know what? I again, not to sound like, nervous Nelly, but and now here's the thing. I said to him, well, should I go get the second booster? Because I couldn't get it. And he said, no. He said, don't get it. It might cause problems for you. He said, so now I'm one of those people. Hi, Jeff. I'm one of those people that all those other people better get vaccinated because I can't. So
on another note, before I bail, because this back here I saved for you all. I got it last week. It is the empty showplace.
what? Oh my God.
So Joe Berger used to be there.
That's right.
The stage used to be there,
Wow.
which then became it became Ben Elliott's recording studio. This was backstage, that like cinder block thing.
Oh my God.
Right? And the girls would dance over here at the bar.
Yeah.
So that the showplace is being torn down, but a friend of mine, and Mousy knows him too, Mike Del Vecchio, went in, took a picture. And I thought I'd share it with everyone. I thought Lenny would like it too, because you guys played there,
Yeah.
Everybody played there.
I played there. Angus played there,
Godspeed played there.
Yeah, everybody played there.
Right.
It was like the only place in that area that was like big. It was a show place. It really was.
Yeah, it sure was.
They had
That's
national acts
not-
there and everything.
That's not Joint in the Woods, right?
No,
no,
Joint
that
in the
burned
Woods
to the
was
ground a
Mazda
million
Brook
years ago.
Farms in Parsippany,
That's
right? This is the showplace Dover.
Dover. That's right.
Oh,
Dover.
Where was it? Dover?
Yeah.
Dover, New
and when
Jersey.
I-
Yeah.
When
That's
I
where I
first
tracked Leslie's his vocal and guitar part in that studio. And what's his name?
well,
Right.
Clapton and BB King did "Riding with the King" right there.
Wow.
Wow.
Amazing.
So
And now it's
like one
going
of my
away.
first big gigs at the soundboard, Joe wanted the night off. I did Greg Allman. I was like, wow, this is was something. And
So
it's
it's
where
like
I
a
learned
rhythm is
that night, I
played.
learned that certain people have a sound. Like you set a mic up for them and you think you're setting it up for a certain voice or not. But when they get up there, it sounds like them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like, so,
Yeah.
so, I mean, Greg Allman got up, he sang. I was like, oh my God, that sounds like Greg Allman. I figured I'd have to tweak it because he wasn't at sound check, but nope. Sounded, and I've learned that over the years, you know, the stars sound like them. They're that good, you know? And I didn't know that before that night.
Wow. Good times.
I have a quick question before you go, Joe, because you're going to want to. I mean, respect, and I'm real sorry to hear about the COVID. That sucks. But do you guys? I mean, you know, we all have spouses. Do you guys like watch television and go, oh, that's a Neumann.
Oh, all the time.
AC-30.
Does your
Always.
spouse like just sit there like, oh, okay, like I really give a shit?
I mean, yeah.
Well,
I'm
you
worse
see,
than that
something
because I
that is,
criticize if it's wrong. And then, like, you know, I'll give her a whole history. I'll say, see, the president's using a 57, right?
Yep.
Bill Hanley did that with Johnson. And from then on, a 57 was always the president's mic. And it's always been two, except Trump, who only wanted one. But it's always been a 57. Like, so I give those sound facts, which, you know, most of the rest of the people in
no
my
one
house
cares.
don't really care. I mean, my daughter digs it, but, you know.
Oh, Steve will have to back up and say, wait, did you see that? And
Yeah.
I'll go, what? Like I'm thinking I'm missing something. See that microphone? I'm like, oh my
It's
God.
like
Yeah, the
Yes, I
Pope uses
see
a
the
58.
microphone.
The Pope uses a 58.
yeah, exactly. And so, well, the reason that I asked that is I'm watching Wimbledon today, right? And if you guys, just to catch you up, anybody cares even remotely about tennis, you got to watch Sunday.
Oh, there's
If
going to
there
be
is-
Yeah.
If there's not a fist fight and cops,
Yeah.
Man, it's not like any tennis
it's
you've
not
ever
like
seen.
it's not your mother's tennis. I'm going to tell you that.
No.
Nick Kyrgios.
Yes, he's mixing it up.
He's
look, he's lucky he didn't have to face a healthy Nadal
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
because Nadal was pulling the rabbit out the hat.
that was amazing.
That was coming from another place, another
He
part of the
looked,
universe.
he looked amazing, and you go like, he still got that, huh?
Yeah, so Nadal's amazing.
Well, okay. Here's another.
Let's pull out to the for an abdominal muscle. Yeah.
What? Yeah, he tore a
Yeah,
But
Donald
what's his name? Djokovic has never beaten Nick.
A joker.
Yes.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah. And they both have tempers, which is going to be,
yeah,
you
it's
know,
gonna be- I
Nick is
can't
going to
wait.
be pushing his buttons.
It's going to be some.
On the Wimbledon website, between Nadal and Kyrgios, they actually said Kyrgios was favored.
Wow.
Oh,
Because Rafa's been injured a lot, man. I mean, that's been.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. I don't know.
But the reason that I bring it up
wait,
is
we didn't say hi to Chuck. Hi,
Hi,
Chuck.
Chuck.
Hey,
Chuck.
Chuck.
Hi, Chuck.
I haven't watched tennis since Billie Jean King.
Oh,
She's playing tomorrow.
It has changed.
So I'm going to bug out.
Feel better, Joe.
Jeff, I saw your
Be
gig.
well.
I saw clips of your gig, and it was great. Sounded great.
Cool. Yeah.
It's always good to see you out there playing.
The Beacho brothers.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. See you guys next week, hopefully.
I feel
All
better.
right, man.
Joe.
Feel better, Joe. We'll keep a good thought for
Yes,
you,
you're in
man.
our prayers.
So anyway, I'm watching Wimbledon, and they have little Neumanns with the red badge, not the purple badge. Somebody want to straighten that out for me?
I have no idea.
I don't know anything.
Yeah, I don't
They have
know.
a Wimbledon logo on it.
No, but
Oh.
it was two of them, two mics,
Yep.
both exactly the same.
Yep.
With the Neumann badge, they were like pencil mics, but it was red and
The
not purple.
commentators were using them, right?
Yeah, the yeah,
Or
everybody
the
was.
press conference.
Yeah, the press
Press
conference. was
conference.
using
Yeah.
Wow.
You never know. Yeah, I think there are some of the smaller 87 or 84s, like hi-hat mics and things that have the little badge. I don't know.
No.
Why would they use a Neumann for something like that, though?
That I don't know.
Advertising. Neumann says, hey, use our mics. They're going to be on camera.
Well,
Exactly.
yeah.
And
No,
somebody's idiot husband's gonna
ask-
go, look.
Mine did.
Look.
Ask my
Jack,
tour
what
manager.
is
She'll
cool?
tell you about product placement, man. She's all over that stuff.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, then you might want to consult with her about the red badge on the Neumann.
She won't know
Jack, what's
anything
your
about
cool
that.
dog's name? I forgot.
What?
Chuck's cool dog that was just there.
Yeah, yeah.
What's your dog's name?
That's Canaan. As a matter of fact, all three of them are here. Yeah, that's the when you see the dancer where there's a woman dancing and she's got 1,000 arms.
Yeah.
The Indian. That's Canaan.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, there's a legend. There's a legend. Yeah, it's on the Electric Ladyland. Yeah, so that's Canaan, and
Okay.
there's a legend behind that. There's a legend behind it. It's a Buddhist thing where Canaan was about to reach nirvana, and heard the voices of suffering behind him. So he couldn't hear enough with 2 ears, so he grew 11 ears, and turned around to reach to help those suffering come to nirvana, and 2 arms didn't do it, so he grew 1,000 arms, and decided that he would wait for every soul to be taken out of suffering into nirvana, and he would go last. And so he's the Hindu deity of compassion and compassion
Awesome.
and mercy. So that's my dog. Come here, bud.
That's interesting. So, what do we know about the spiritual way?
Not much. I read about it. He's a collie. He's a good boy. But I read about it.
Cool.
I read about it years ago and wrote a song there. Like he would stand on the mountain and hear all the voices of suffering, and help lead those out of suffering into, on whatever.
Sounds like a break in the dressing room. The voices of suffering. Oh, my mic is feeding back.
And then the drug dealer comes and takes them away from their suffering.
Yeah.
Right. That's right. That's cool. I mean,
Okay. Well,
I
how did your cat get named Cupcake?
I raised my daughter, and I guess when we got him, she was 10, and we were thinking of names. I had another long-haired Siamese called a Burmese, and his name was Noodles, and he passed away when she was about a year old. And then, so we got Cupcake and we were just thinking of names, and we were blurting out all these things driving the car, and she said Cupcake, and we both looked at each other and blurted out Cupcake, and that was it. The other one is named Romeo, but I call him Junior because he was the little guy of the bunch, and he's a cat. He's a white, long-haired cat. And
that's great.
yeah, so we were going to name him like after Gomez Adams. We were going to name him Gomez, like Romeo with a twist,
You're right, Gomez.
But he ended up with I call him Junior. Yeah,
That's funny. That's good. Those are good.
Yeah. Well,
Good-
Mousie's dog, one of her dogs is named
Miles Davis.
Oh yeah. I was just talking about Betty Davis today. Are you familiar with Miles Davis' wife Betty, who put out?
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Oh man,
Yes.
it's
All of
broad-
a sudden, we're starting to hear her music in
Yeah.
soundtracks, and it's like,
Oh, good.
oh, everybody's about 40 years late.
Yeah. Oh, she's
Yeah.
great. Yeah, she's been a favorite for years. Yeah, it's just really good down and dirty funk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
She passed away not long.
Yeah, I'm not sure. She did pass away a while back.
She passed away just not that long, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah, not that
Huh.
long.
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
In case anybody wants to know, Chuck down here is a builds guitars.
Guitar boy.
Oh,
yeah.
man.
Yeah.
He builds guitars.
Kingfish.
He
I
certainly
gave you-
does.
And I gave you some bad information last time I was on here.
Uh-oh.
We were talking about him when we were talking, and I know you did my friend Jonathan with those guitar viols.
Yeah.
But we were talking. What led to that, I think, was I was talking about the mandocello, and I said it had 4 strings, but it has 8 strings. It's like a mandolin in the range of a cello.
Oh.
So that's,
wow.
that's what it is. A mandocello is a bigger, lower range mandolin, and they're really,
Crazy.
but it's 8 strings, not 4.
8 strings, like with 4 tunings, like.
No, 8. Wait, it's like a 12-string guitar, but
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
Almost like a tenor guitar, but longer scale than that.
I love me some 12 string.
Yeah.
The interesting thing that I found out, I mean, it was always. I mean, I go so far back with the 12 string that the Birds guy was Jim McGuinn. That's how far I go back with the 12 string. And
Wow.
we used to take the bus down to Getty Square to go to Bill's Music so we could look in the window because he had a blonde 12 string and it looked like just to see those.
They were not
the
old
machines.
enough to drive.
Yeah,
That's why they
we were
took
like
the
12.
bus.
something like that. And we used to just stand there and look at it. And, we'd go inside and look at the back. The guy'd throw us out. We'd stand there and look at it.
Yeah.
But I heard that the strings are not backwards. Somebody who knows what I'm talking about, that they string a rick differently than they string a regular 12 string. Either the high string is first.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's weird. That's why they sound
Yeah.
like that.
I'm not 100% sure. I've had a couple of ricks, but they were 6 strings. There's nothing like that though. And they, somebody started, and I forget the name of it. Somebody started putting out a compressor that's a stomp box compressor that'll really get. It's called the Jangle Box, and it really gets that old Bird's tone.
Man.
Yeah,
That's a great sound.
studio
I
level.
saw them, man. That was like one of my first concerts, and to hear those guys. It was when Clark was still in the band.
Yeah.
The harmony and Crosby and McGuinn. It was just.
Yeah,
I mean,
saw
that's the way to
McGuinn
come out of the gate.
Okay, so one of our children of the lawn, Gail, says Rick Nielsen from Cheap Trick plays Amanda cello.
And he does. He plays this better.
He
Yeah,
plays a 5-string
not
guitar too.
Yeah, 5-neck guitar.
I didn't know
5
he
neck.
was-
Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know he was in the Star Wars series.
Amanda cello. Didn't I call it the mandolin last
It's
week?
Rick Nelson as Mandicello. Baby Yoda.
I love Baby Yoda.
No.
Oh my God, he's so cute. And Big Yoda's not cute.
No, the Yoda is not cute.
No, but the baby one, and I figured out why.
He's
The
50
baby
years
one,
old, the little
his
thing.
eyes are all black, whereas Big Yoda has whites, like a whites in his eyes, like human eyes.
Like he has no soul.
I don't
Well,
know.
I don't know. The baby one is more like an animal-looking eyes, like big,
Yeah.
big
it's like
dark
alien eyes. They're all black.
yes.
There's
Oh, it's
there's
so cute.
no white part.
Mhm.
And
Baby Yoda looks like Chuck Jones drew him. A lot of other stuff. If you look at like when he did Bugs Bunny was cuter than in other.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So he looks like Chuck Jones drew him.
Oh my
That's
God, we
funny.
saw Queen Elizabeth the other day, and she looked like old Yoda. For real. She did, Steve.
she was even wearing green.
Yeah,
So it
she
was like-
was the same color, that like sea green.
And 96 still.
Yeah,
Man.
but she's
Yeah.
starting to look like old.
Finally, she said she's like stepping back from some of her duties.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause I'm like going, you haven't just retired. Your mother retired ages before that.
Yeah.
The Queen Mom retired like decades before. She like enjoyed herself.
Yeah.
She really.
I'll tell you what, but Queen Elizabeth, she's riding that thing
She
all
doesn't
the
want
way.
Charles to be king.
She,
Don't give up the ship. Exactly. She doesn't want to put that idiot in charge.
well,
Charles
really.
is going to be king no matter what.
Yeah,
Even if it's for 3 weeks, he's going to be king.
Yeah.
unless he dies first.
Well,
I don't know,
She might live to be
anybody.
106. You never know.
you never know.
Yes,
Yeah.
I have a plot for a movie based on this. The sound man monitor guy for the Who, Bobby Pridden, is married to Lady Sos and such, right?
Oh, her name is
And
Maya.
Maya is
Yeah.
yeah, but she's actually part of that Windsor
Royal
thing.
family. Yeah.
And if the right 386 people die, Bobby's the king of England.
Oh,
That's the truth.
That would be nuts.
Good movie, right?
Yeah.
We'd all be like at a family reunion and get blown up.
That'll be like something out of Game of Thrones.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
He
I
shot
love
his
it.
father on the toilet.
Yes.
Meanwhile, I have a couple of suggestions. We heard the Children of the Lawn told us about the old man. Have you seen that yet?
Yeah.
I saw the first episode and it was really
Is
good.
it good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Looks like something I really want to
I'm
see.
on
Yeah.
3.
We're on
All
the-
right,
My
I got
episode
my
three.
experience was this.
Hi, Miles Davis.
Yeah, hi, Miles Davis.
Hey.
He heard his name.
Yes, he did. For those of you who have watched it, you know there's a very sad thing that happens in the beginning, right?
Yeah.
The sink and all that shit. And I said, "That's it. I'm not watching this.
Yeah. And I was
Turn this shit off. I don't need to be depressed."
right.
And then
And I said,
no, we can't. We're
well,
mouthy.
I said the children of the lawn are suggesting it, and my friend is suggesting it. So I think if it's depressing about old people, they wouldn't want to watch
It's
it.
the greatest old people thing I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to check it out.
It's
Except
a
for
freaking. I'm
maybe-
telling you, it's my national anthem of the life con.
Except maybe a Clint Eastwood movie.
Yeah, no, this is but
I
I
forget.
love
It's in the first episode.
oh yeah,
We're on the second.
we're on the third.
Are we on the third?
Yeah, I'm on the 3rd.
Okay.
I'm trying to remember the sink. I'll have to go back.
And well, it was in the very beginning, before you even know
It was
what's going on.
overflowing with water,
Oh, right.
right?
Yeah.
And there was
And I'm
someone
like,
there.
I'm waiting for frickin',
There was someone on the floor, and he's like, "That's it. I don't want to watch
I'm
this."
not watching this.
Yeah. Okay.
I gotta watch something
Now I remember.
called The Old Man that I don't need to see.
You jogged my memory.
I don't want to. I mean, what am I gonna? Is this another Notebook? I don't need any more.
Oh,
of
the
that.
Notebook. Great. That's my favorite movie. I love that. I cry every
The
time.
Notebook?
Oh, you've never
What?
seen The Notebook?
Yeah.
Oh, you and the tour man?
Jeff, you've never seen The Notebook?
Notebook?
No.
Oh my
Oh.
goodness.
That
What's
is like
that on?
so
Only
wrong.
watched it once.
Oh my god.
It's
Every-
old now. It's probably
Ryan Gosling.
50, and
The Notebook.
it's
Yeah,
it's so old that James Garner is in the movie.
Yes.
And what's her name?
Castro Neves?
Yeah, his wife.
His wife, yeah.
Cassavetes.
Cassavetes.
John Cassavetes' wife.
What streaming service? I'll have to check this out.
No,
Oh,
it's
Netflix.
just wherever now.
I don't know. I actually bought the DVD, CD, whatever it's
Yeah.
called. DVD?
Yes. Yeah.
The round thing that plays movies I bought.
Whoa.
But you know, our power,
Oh,
sometimes the cable goes out down here when there's hurricanes and stuff, and so we hook up our DVD player,
Yep.
and I got that.
And we go down. The only thing that's open when the hurricane goes is there's like a Goodwill, or is
Oh my
it Goodwill?
God.
No, Salvation Army.
Yeah,
And
they sell them
they
for
have
$1
every freaking DVD in the world for $1.
because nobody wants it
So
anymore.
you figure how many days you think the power's going to be out? Let's get like 10.
Yeah, and they have good ones. We saw
Yeah,
this
real good ones.
documentary called "Good Old Frida," and she was like the first fan club the
Yeah.
head of the Beatles fan club before they were famous.
Good old Frida.
Oh, wow.
It's fun,
Frida.
yeah.
Yeah, it was good.
But
Sue has
we-
never seen The Notebook either.
we-
Oh my gosh, Sue!
wow.
What?
You have to do that this weekend.
Oh, Sue, that's your
What
assignment.
woman has not seen The Notebook?
Wow.
Come on.
Presented.
Have you guys finished
Okay.
Obi-Wan?
Oh yeah, we
Yeah.
finished
Oh, yes.
every Star Wars thing
We-
there
no,
is.
we haven't
I'm
finished-
learning the move.
We haven't finished Obi-Wan.
Yeah, did you finish it, Steve?
No, because the new episode was on like last
Yeah,
week.
but I don't have a lightsaber. But yeah, I got it. I mean, it's
No, they want to know if you finished
if
Obi-Wan.
if I finish the move. The
I'm
old-
still
Wow,
more Star Trek.
I was checking that move out.
Star
That's
Wars.
pretty cool.
yeah, it's
Oh,
awesome,
he's
man.
he's
Yeah,
all
and
he's trying it with all different objects.
it's
And don't hurt
He
yourself.
takes,
yeah, I could do it's
unscrews the pool cue, so because it's got to be weighted going in.
yeah, because it has to have. If it doesn't have the if there's doesn't have the fulcrum, you can't spin it around.
Wait, yeah, yeah.
I studied sword forms, so I know the basics of all of them, and not all of them, and so the wrist flip that makes this thing happen. It's just it's hard to do. It's hard to do because you can't. There's no weight out there, so there's nothing pulling it around. But it's
Cool.
cool, man. It's like it's back here, and then it's down and up and in front and
Yeah,
back and
yeah.
around. It's cool. And when you get it moving and it starts to cut the wind a little bit before you hit yourself in the head, it's really
Right.
cool.
The
I
force
remember
is
back-
with you.
Oh, I
Back in the
Hey,
remember
Booker,
back
I
in the
want to
eight-
thank you for responding to my text about the bass.
Did you get it?
I picked it up today.
Wonderful.
What'd you get?
Because I looked at
My granddaughter,
at
one of my granddaughters turns 18, and one of her requests was for a bass guitar. She's been playing electric guitar and acoustic guitar for, I don't know, 10 years or 8 years. She goes to guitar camp and rock camp and all that stuff. So she asked for a bass guitar, and I saw this bass guitar with a Fender, what is it, a
Fender
Rumble?
Rumble 100 amp.
Rumble 100, yeah.
Did
And
you
it's her
just say
favorite
that
color.
Cassidy is 18 years old?
This isn't for Cassidy. This is for Audrey, Judith's
Oh.
son's daughter.
Dude, don't-
No, Cassidy's a sports nut. She's not
Okay,
into the
okay.
music scene. Although she's gonna marry the guy from NSYNC or one of those band things.
In sync.
No,
Guy's got to be 40 years old.
no, not NSYNC. Who's the
Backstreet
new one?
Boys,
BTS.
No,
New Kids on the Block.
no.
Oh,
Again,
definitely
in their
not.
40s.
They're 60.
How old is she?
New Kids on
Wait,
the
how
block.
old is she?
18.
New kids on the block, old men
18.
on
Old guys on the ward.
Oh, and it's not BTS?
It's not BTS.
No.
Five sauce.
It's not Harry. Styles?
It's a Harry Styles.
Yeah.
Harry
sorry.
Styles. There you go.
He's
That's
Right,
a
well.
good taste. Harry, I knew he was
I like
gonna
Harry Styles.
break out one
Yeah,
from
me
that
too.
band.
She's
Yeah.
obsessed with him.
My daughter.
Anyway, so my other granddaughter, who's a gamer and a graphic artist and musician, we're gonna bring her this bass and see what happens. I just wondered
tell you,
about the
that-
top of the neck is pretty wide with because it's a 5 string.
but it came with a wireless, a
Everything.
zoom pedal.
Yeah.
I mean, it was. I said the amp and the other stuff was worth more than what you paid for.
Right.
Didn't even have to add the bass into it. I'm
Right.
serious.
Wow.
If I was down there, you'd have had to race me to go get it.
Wow.
Good bargain hunting there, Jeff.
It was
Really?
really good. No, it was.
The tour manager
incredible.
found that one. Sorry.
Hey, listen, that's why we have those people.
Yeah.
Okay, you want to feel old?
Oh, what?
Sure, why not?
One of Jeff's friends named Kara's in here, and she says, I love that no one here, including me, knows what's cool right now because we're trying to guess what band they're. We guessed Harry
We
Styles.
know what's cool.
We know what's cool. But that was funny.
Yeah,
Come on, Kara.
Now somebody put up. Who was it that put up the pictures of of Rocky and Bullwinkle and all that?
Sue.
Oh, Sue.
Yeah.
Couldn't name everybody.
We had to
Mr.
cheat.
Peabody and Sherman was in
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Bullwinkle and Rocky was in
Dudley
there.
Do Right.
Boris and Natasha were in there.
Boris and Natasha.
Dudley Do Right.
Right.
Tom
There
Slick.
was some.
You know-
Snidely Whiplash.
Yeah, right.
Ha!
What? So Boris's name, his last name is Boris Badenoff.
Bad enough. Right.
But
No,
Natasha's
no,
last
Tom?
name. Does anybody know Natasha's last name?
Yes, I just saw it today.
Ah, so you know,
What was it?
it's Fatale, like a femme fatale.
Fatal.
Yeah, like a femme fatale.
And
It's
what was
F-A-T-A-L-E.
Nell? Was it Nell? The
Yeah, Sweet Nell.
No.
Yeah, Dudley
Sweet Nell.
Right now. Right.
That was
Right, there you go.
Dudley Do Right's girlfriend.
Does she have a last name?
Oh wait,
Yeah,
this
last
is
name?
Snagglepuss.
Oh, Snaggle.
You remember the Way Out Heroes with Diaper Man and Tornado Man and Rope Man?
I don't.
How
that
about?
was
Does
a
anybody
fast
remember Pavoom?
Oh my
The
god.
guy that used to open his head used to open up and
Oh, that's what we call my son. It's Vavoom.
Vavoom.
He
Yes,
was on
yes,
Felix the Cat.
yes,
We
yes.
call Michael John that all the time because he's so loud. That he'll come walk in the house and it's like Vavoom, and there would be a big avalanche come down.
Oh yeah.
That's what I call my oldest
Miles
son.
Davis has got the
That's
white
right.
dot.
Oh, Miles
Miles
Davis
Davis?
has the Enlightenment dot.
Yes, he does. Is Miles is a boy, right?
Miles is a boy, and Chloe David Bowie is right below him, antagonizing him, which
Yeah, I
is
see.
why,
Yeah.
which
See
is
his
why
dot?
he's
Look
looking
at his
down
dot.
there. She's right.
Our dog had that dot.
Yeah,
Our
Beanie
dog
had it.
Beanie
Beanie
did.
had the.
Yeah.
Yeah, Miles. Are you enlightened?
But
Yeah,
since we're
getting no
kicking
thumbs.
around television, has anybody done the Peaky Blinders yet?
Ah, And
My wife- my
I
wife-
started it.
Peaky
I watched a
Blinders.
couple.
We just started season 6. We'll be done soon.
Yeah, she
What?
said
Watch
Six
the whole
seasons. Yeah,
thing.
there's so many seasons of that.
We did it
There's only
twice.
6 episodes per season.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's only 6
Yeah,
episodes.
we watched it twice because you don't catch everything the
But
first time. It's like
It's
Breaking
so-
Bad. You don't catch
everybody
it all.
in that thing doesn't have the accent that they do.
Yeah.
Right,
Right.
what we watched the last 2 episodes of season 4 of Stranger Things.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Last
Really?
of
What?
4.
Oh, there.
Yeah, we'll have to go there. We stopped.
Well,
They lost me towards the end of last season, but this season,
Yeah.
oh my God.
Yeah, they lost us
We'll
too,
catch up, we'll
and we
catch up.
stopped. But yeah, everybody's talking about that, and now the songs that are coming back from that
Randy, I never watched that Stranger Things. I didn't watch any of it.
There's
Yeah.
a new one
Peaky
out.
I
Blinders.
fell asleep during
You're
it.
living it, pal.
Hey, Angus, that's your business. No.
You're living it, buddy. No worries.
Anybody watching the Umbrella Academy?
Yes, I do, but I'm only a couple of episodes into this.
Yeah, I
season.
didn't start the new season yet.
Yeah,
I've not heard of that one.
We'll have to catch up
What's
there.
that about?
But one thing that we were doing.
I don't know. I haven't figured it out myself.
Okay, well, what it is that
Time travel and all
in the
kinds
beginning, what happens is, was it simultaneously? Was it a dozen women or
of stuff.
9 women become pregnant and have the baby the same day, and this
Wow.
one guy adopts all those children, and they all have powers.
They all have special
Yeah,
powers.
super,
Yeah,
super,
Oh.
I just started watching a new one called The Man Who Fell to Earth. And
Oh,
it's really
yeah.
good. Have you ever, it's really
Yeah,
it's a new one.
it's
Like a
with
remake,
It's a show though on Showtime. And
Oh,
it's really good.
Bowie was in there.
Joel Ojibor is the star of it.
It's really good. Have you ever seen Black Mirror? The Black Mirror episodes?
We
Some
tried
of them.
My
watching that.
husband's watching that, but every episode is like a different story, though, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah,
But they're all real
yeah.
sci-fi.
That-
like
but
it's-
yeah,
I think
It's
I
really
have
neat.
seen some of that.
There's
Well,
one where you choose the storyline, and you can, you click and you choose the storyline, how it goes. It gives you a way to split, and so there's all these different ways to split.
Wow.
Oh, don't tell
Wow.
Steve that.
Oh, that's
That-
all right.
Don't tell him that.
That's all I need. More
He's gonna
rabbit
be
holes.
watching
to
it and
this.
I
having
would go
it
down
go
that
every-
rabbit hole in a heartbeat, definitely.
It's called
Let me tell you,
Bandersnatch.
I have enough trouble just going through patches on Contact. Yeah, I'll tell you a story about that. When I
And
first
we're the only ones that could laugh about that.
That's right. Nobody knows what you're talking about.
when I first got this computer with
talking
all the
about Pro
libraries in it,
Tools.
right? It's got probably a dozen, maybe 18 piano libraries in it, right? And so it's got the big boy and the grand this and whatever it is and the Bosendorf and every freaking thing. And then you open them up and there's 100 sounds in each one of them.
Yeah.
And so
I have complete.
I'm all
Native-
impressed with all these sounds, and I called up Jack, who's a programmer for Korg, and I said, Jack, I got all these pianos, and this, and he says, which one's your favorite?
And there's like thousands.
There's thousands. It's crazy, but
Yeah, I have Native Instruments complete, and that's like it's crazy.
yeah, I have Waves complete, and but it's not the wand, it's the magician, right?
Yeah.
That's right.
But I did hear a piece of enlightenment from who's the guy? Who's the Scottish talk show host?
Oh,
You know who he is. He talks like this,
yeah.
and
I
he's
can't
that
think of
guy.
his name.
Not Billy Connolly.
Not Billy Connolly.
Yeah.
No.
No,
late
I know
night.
he's dark hair,
Yeah,
Late
late night.
and he has like a whole couch full.
Oh,
of people.
Craig Ferguson.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
I
Yeah, right.
loved Craig
He's
Ferguson's
on.
he was
show.
so
Yeah.
awesome.
He was
He's
great.
on with the guy from Peaky Blinders, Cillian Murphy,
Oh, he's great.
and they're talking back and forth, and and Cillian Murphy he's not from Birmingham, he's Irish. So
Yeah.
he talks with that Irish accent, and they were going back and forth about the different things, and he says, and so Ferguson says, so, the Peaky Blinders, they put a razor blade in their hat and cut your eyes out. He said, they used to do something like that in Glasgow. They would, so whatever he said, they would sew razor blades under their lapels so that if you grabbed them, you cut your fingertips off.
Yeah, how about that?
God.
Man.
Glasgow's a tough town.
Hey, whoops.
Is this a private fight, or can anybody join?
Yeah, really.
That's their saying.
Angus,
Yeah.
what are you flashing your sword there?
Yeah, what's going on there?
Alibaba.
I got all kinds of props over here.
Why?
I don't know. I take them out and
Props.
You never know. You never
It's
know.
for the
when you're
puppet
gonna-
show. He's opening for Spinal Tap.
Ooh.
that guy there. Got all kinds of stuff. Got the gorilla mask too.
Oh, he thinks
Right.
Put that one on. Put
You think-
that one on.
he thinks it's the Uncle Floyd show.
Right?
Come on, we need the gorilla.
Okay, all right. Give me a second.
What does everybody think of my new Poindexter glasses?
Look very good.
They
Cool.
look
I
good. I like them,
I like
Jeff.
them.
They look good.
Good
They do.
choice. The shape is good choice.
Yep, it is.
Yes, I'm wearing basically the same shape.
Okay, so
I've been
this guy
there in the military.
There he is.
walks into a bar with a gorilla.
Oh no.
And the bartender says, "You can't bring that gorilla in here." And he says, "Wait, hang on a minute. He just watch." And he pulls out a baseball bat that's cut to about this big, right? And he whacks the gorilla in the back of his head as hard as he can. And the gorilla starts chasing the guy around the bar once, twice, 3 times. On the third time around the bar, the guy stops, turns around, drops his pants. The gorilla falls to his knees, gives him a blowjob. He says to the bartender, "You want to try it?" He said, "Sure, just don't hit me so hard with the bat."
Oh!
That reminds me of Trading Places. Remember that movie, Trading Places?
Oh yeah.
Where they put the guy in the gorilla suit?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Somebody Sue wanted to know if anybody remembered Johnny Dangerously.
Sure, John.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
From,
Mike-
Oh yeah.
The passages.
Oh, that was a funny movie.
it shoots
Bargain
through
out
schools.
hole.
Bargain corksuckers.
It's an '88 Magnum. It shoots through schools.
Yeah, right.
Oh no!
I
You
lived
don't
up
wanna say
to-
that now.
I lived
Oh,
up
right.
I lived up to everybody's expectations. He grew up to be a real dirt bag.
He was funny, man.
It's,
He was.
I saw this. I think it was on either one of the tube things, and this guy saying, "All you teachers that said I'd be a worthless, no good, good for nothing, thief, bandit, homeless person, man, that was just a lucky guess."
What was the name? Oh, Night Shift was the Michael
Night
Keaton.
Shift.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that
I
was
love that
With
movie.
Henry Winkler.
Was that a
We
movie?
got teenage girls in here.
Yeah, that
Yeah, it
was
was a movie. I think that was like one of Ron Howard's first.
Yeah, he's
directing.
Yeah.
Wow.
they
Great
work in
Ron
they work
Howard.
in the morgue, right? They work in the morgue.
Yeah.
Yes,
And like-
yes.
Night
And
shift.
here's a
and-
reminder to shut up. He kept playing it over and over again on the tape.
It's funny, man. That's a great movie. So who?
Yeah. And on that note, I got a roll.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
Have a great gig.
yeah,
Have a good
yeah, have a
Bob.
great show, man.
I will try.
Oh, I'm sure you will. You're an
Yeah,
artist.
I don't even have a worry about that. Say hello to everybody for us.
Have a good one, everybody.
Take
Take
care,
care.
bud.
Booker,
Yeah,
thanks.
Booker.
Next week.
Bye-bye.
I guess it's pasture time.
Oh, it's pasture time.
Yeah,
Okay, hang
pasture
on.
time.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
Oh, Peaky Blinder pastor.
Oh, I should have gone
Ah,
there. I
yeah.
should have gone
Yeah,
there.
sure. Oh,
See
look,
what it
Chuck
says?
has caught on. He
Well,
knows
happy
about
lambs
Oh,
in the
Angus.
pasture.
Nice one, Angus.
What's he
Oh, you have little lambs.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, geez.
Oh, yeah.
On it.
See, I'm a little behind here.
I order the Peaky fucking Blinders.
Man.
But do you love Alfie Solomons?
Yes.
Yeah.
Hold on there, Tommy. You just fucking shot me in my fucking face. And,
I've been dead for years now.
I've been dead for a long time now, Tommy.
It's a great show.
Tom Hardy is that actor, and if you've ever
Tom
seen,
Hardy, yeah.
Oh, look, there's me, the little black sheep.
yeah, that's you.
Oh, Mousie's got the gorilla.
Of course she
Got
does.
Angus.
Silverback. Oh, and what does Jeff have? A volcano?
Jeff has. That's the last gig.
Kill
I was
away.
gonna say, is that Nashville today, Jeff?
No, it's kill away.
Still today.
Kilauea. I guess it's a
Oh,
volcano.
Kilauea.
Now, Chuck, this is what everybody does.
Yeah, check because
At the end of the show, they
is it-
just do something stupid and put it up on.
what
She's right.
they
Well,
do.
sometimes
What?
it's something that has to do with something,
It's
but
usually
it's just,
yeah. It's usually because
it's
because
a fun
we
little way to say goodbye.
yeah.
Steve,
Because if
does
you don't
she
see him in the
having
future,
sex?
They're not having sex. Yeah, it's freaking.
It better not be lamb sex.
It would be kid-y porn.
Oh,
that was so bad.
wait. Chuck's got one
I'm
now.
gonna-
Chuck's got his guitar.
Bad joke like
Well,
that.
that, you
and
know,
the lamb.
that's a gift. That's actually a gift of it's not working as a gift, but it's that's a burled redwood, flame burled redwood that somebody made into a gift for me, so it looks like it's actually moving and burning. It's like the inferno.
Wow.
Wow.
I was gonna say because I'm missing a piece of wood
I don't
on
have a-
Rolls Royce, and
I don't have a green screen, so I'm
Yeah,
just
that's right. Listen, that's
Yeah.
good. Oh,
Is that blue guitar that we like?
Yeah, that's Tamo Ash.
Ooh,
Yeah,
that's so
Put your
pretty.
finger over the camera.
wow. No, that's a good effect. You got it going on.
I got it.
Yeah.
Look at it. This is a piece of Indonesian rosewood I got.
Oh my God, that's gorgeous.
That's
Oh
the
my
natural
God.
color of the rosewood.
Wow.
Damn, that's
Indonesian.
amazing.
Yeah, this guy's got it going on.
Yeah.
There once was a girl from Indonesia
My ex-wife.
Really? Was she?
who said,
yeah,
"If my
yeah.
bush doesn't please you, you might as well come up my creaky old bum and hope Jimmy the tapeworm don't seize you."
Oh!
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, you're done.
Oh shit!
I like the sheep.
Oh, wait. We can't go anywhere.
Why?
Because it's one of
that's
the
right.
children of the
Oh,
Lawns'
yes.
birthday.
That's right.
It is Brenda's
Right.
birthday, and she requested that Remy sing happy birthday to her.
Oh, I gotta size it up. I knew this was gonna
So
happen.
we recorded it earlier. This is
Yeah,
previously
previously
recorded, but Brenda, happy
Yeah.
birthday. This is for
Yeah,
you.
but hang on, I gotta make it the right size.
Let
Thanks
me get
for
like
reminding me,
royalties
Gail.
from
It's
this.
not-
Anybody
look,
getting
look,
nauseous
I
yet?
had
Hang
a
on
note
there.
here. Look,
I
Brenda's
know.
birthday, and
Where is the freaking?
got a barf bag.
Way like zoomed in. I think I shot it in 4K.
well,
or
he's in here. Happy
No, oh, he's in here.
birthday to you, Remy. Come on, let's sing.
Happy birthday to you.
Come on, Remy.
Happy birthday, dear Brenda. Oh, that's
Happy birthday
to you. Oh, that's really bad. That was.
Well, he's injured.
Yeah, he's injured.
Aw.
Yeah, he was.
he's
For
gonna
Rem.
go to vet tomorrow. They,
Yeah,
she
he's
thinks
got-
he
Remy's injured?
ACL.
Yeah, he's
Oh.
nuts.
Put
you
one of
see,
his
and-
back feet down. He hops on 3 legs.
That happened to my dog Eddie. It was his ACL.
Well, it was.
That's what
the
it
ACL.
was.
Yeah.
So we've been icing him every hour, and
Yeah, because he's not the
Giving him
only one that has
painkillers.
that
do
needs ice.
you not have his?
I am trying my best, but
Oh my God. I just saw on CBS the segment called On the Road, this dog in,
Walking on his back legs?
yeah,
Yes.
Colorado, right? Or
Yeah, in Colorado.
Orby or something.
okay.
Oh, look at
There he
Ren.
is.
All right, do you have the sound up on Remy?
Yes, here we go.
All right, Brenda, this is your happy birthday.
All right, here we go. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Brenda. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, Brenda!
Birthday.
Brenda.
Happy birthday,
Happy birthday,
Brenda.
Brenda.
Brenda lives in the Poconos.
Honeymoon capital of the world.
That's
All
what
right.
she wanted. So there you
Yeah.
go. You got it.
Until next week.
All right,
So long,
guys.
Yes.
Tommy. We'll see you next week, mate. And then get shot in the fucking
So you
face.
haven't finished it yet, Angus, or did you finish it?
No. Well, Stella had to get to it yesterday. I hadn't even
I
finished
hate
my
you.
dinner yet. She's like, "Where's the cake?"
No, Peaky
No,
Blinders.
we're talking about the Peaky Blinders.
Maybe. Hope. I don't think I'm gonna finish it tonight because I still got.
We're only on chapter 2. I know. It's okay.
Season 6, though, right?
Yeah, season 6. We'll finish it over the weekend, probably. Sunday we'll be done with it.
Oh,
Gotta
get
find
in the
something
spirit for Brenda's birthday.
Yeah, that we need these people. Bunch of drunken people.
Mousy, have you watched Only Murders in the Building?
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
Did you see
Did you
the,
see
the
the
Children of the Lawn in the
I did.
courthouse selling merchandise?
We got to do merch.
I was
do
cracking. I
merch
was
now.
like, here's the merch.
Yes.
I'm not signing. I'm not signing. Sorry, I'm not signing.
See everybody.
Oh God!
They gave him a cake.
Take care there. See you there, Tommy.
Bye, everybody. Have a great weekend.
Yeah.
Bye, everyone.
Yeah.
Take care.
Bye.
Be
All
good.
right,
Be
take care,
safe.
Chuck. Good to see you, buddy.
Yes, Chuck.
Bye,
Say
Phil Noodle-on.
hello to the
Kanan.
TM.
Bye, Cupcake.
Bye, Mouse. Bye, all.
Take care,
Bye,
brother.
Miles Davis.
Bye, Miles Davis. And then there were 2.
Yes. So, Brenda, we hope you liked your birthday song.
Yeah, we hope you liked
We
your birthday.
recorded
song.
that earlier this
We
afternoon
did.
and then
Previously
forgot.
recorded. Previously recorded. You know what? Now that we have it right, here you go. One more time. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to
That's wrong. It's like cutting out. It's glitching.
dear Brenda. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, Brenda.
Yeah, there you go. That's how they do that.
We'll see you guys Monday.
Yeah, and if we don't see you in the future, you know, we'll see you in the pasture.
Good night, everybody.
Take care, kids. Have a safe weekend.
And watch Wimbledon
Oh,
Sunday.
watch Wimbledon.
Oh, it's 8 o'clock in the
Watch.
morning, but record it.
Oh,
ESPN.
yeah, ESPN. We'll see you next week.